We had a little bit of internet problems, but looks like we're back. Pigs might fly. They attempted the Rift Herald. Troll Boy saw them. That's where we're at.
Yep.
We're gonna get back into the game. Extra missing his grand entrance. There's the Rift Herald going down in favor of Pigs might fly. There's a lot of damage on the Swampfire, but he's taking it all in stride. Guitar's trying to do what he can, but Rembo gets into the backline. Ozzy condemns him back away. There's Ozzy going down for the first kill of the fight. He's not able to assassinate anybody except for maybe the Maokai. There's the Requiem being used. Trillium will not get back on Scarlet. The Quadra kill for Midnight Slushy.
Good moves by Trillium there. Final seconds of his life is able to pick up the kill on him. But ends up being a 2 for 5 in favor of PMF. And I don't know who got Rift. Oh, PMF did secure the Rift Herald and has it picked up by Maokai. They're not going to be able to use it on this push though because.
But they will get, looks like 2 towers for it, and then Swampfire, whenever he gets the chance, he'll just pop it down for the 3rd one on the other side of the map. No, it looks like they're not. I lied.
At least he went for the wave clear with his auto attacks there. He probably should have swapped Slushy on that.
Yeah,
let
because
Midnight
Slushy doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to the tower.
I mean, AP champions can do decent damage to the tower, not as much as carry, but he can auto and Q simultaneously. He can be auto Q, auto Q, auto Q.
Not simultaneously, but like in between autos.
Sorry, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, he can. Because he spams his Q, that's why I say simultaneously. And he can do those pretty seamlessly without interrupting DPS on the tower. And I think maybe they would have picked up the tower had he and B traded off on him. Over there.
I also overestimated how much damage General Vici did to those towers. He only has 1 item.
He didn't put the tower. He was autoing minions the whole time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bones might be getting collapsed on by Ozzy. Their charge is not available, so Trillium is not going to have a way in there. The hook shot is just going to get him out of there, but they've still got Ahaze on the way up. Infinite Duress being used, and here comes Trillium and Ahaze. Redemption is going to top off Rembones. The death mark goes out. Doesn't land the shurikens. Uses the Hextech Ultimatum. Ahaze taking a lot of damage. Rembones wants to take him out, but he will not be able to. Ozzy gets him down before his mid laner dies.
Puts down a lot of burst, but nice use of the shadows is going to help secure the game.
So Swampfire on this Maokai, he's picked up a Knight's Vow, really wanting to just support General Vici's, advance in this game. He's got Essence Reaver and Phantom Dancer now. Of course, gonna use that final
Swampfire.
Yeah, there's a good knockup, and Midnight Slushy will get taken out. He's gonna try and do whatever damage he can before he uses it. Requiem is gonna be channeled. Oh, it is enough! Guitars goes down! Himana is now the target. Swampfire and Himana running for their lives because Trillium chasing him down.
That is why Arthas has one of the highest average deaths on Champion GG, and also one of the highest average kills, assists, and damage.
Yeah, if you're Karthus and you can die in an appropriate position in a team fight, that's actually really good.
Better than when you're alive. Yeah, no, sometimes that's the strategy. Sometimes you just want to get in there and you know you're gonna die. Part of it. It's all part of it.
Oh yeah, there's actually situations where majority of the time you don't want to die on Karthus,
of course,
but you prefer that you die before anyone on your team does. Yes. So that's why you put yourself in such risky situations.
They focus a lot of cooldowns and abilities and time on killing you, and then you get to continue putting out the same amount or more damage once you're dead.
Yeah, if you're out of mana, it's better to die.
Yeah. And you can't be CC'd to interrupt any of your lay waste, or you get to just sit there and really focus on aiming.
Yeah, it's like... Ahaze looking around the side. It's onto Midnight Slushy. But the Zanya will make sure that he's alive. Zanya's the ultimate counter to Zed. And now Ahaze is in no man's land. Looks for the flash trip, but Rembones, it didn't work! Rembones is gonna find him, and the Hextech Ultimatum, now he can't actually get over the wall.
Feels bad, man. That was, honestly, Really good, like, attempt by A-Gaze. I'm not even sure how they're both solid.
Yeah, that's a good engage from Texture, but they're so far behind. He doesn't have his team backing him up, and Guitar takes him. A lot of damage from Midnight Slushy. Infinite Duress used. Triple kill already from Midnight Slushy. Another one picked up for General Vici. Swampfire is taking the tower. Oh, Summoner heal.
There we go. Alright, yeah, probably doesn't have a lot of minions, so maybe not the game yet, actually.
But they will get the top lane inhibitor. It's now 7 kill towers to 1. 10.6k gold in the lead for Pigma Fly.
Yeah, they're probably gonna spend a lot of this gold they've just secured, head straight to Baron. Trailblaze test it, take the fight. Win the fight, they get the Baron, test down at least another in.
For sure. Void Staff finished off for Midnight Slushy as though he weren't hurting enough already. All you need to top that off the hunting, guys. It'll give you flat magic penetration. Magic penetration mathematically is the most valuable stat in Karthus.
Yeah.
Unless you're like.
That's why people build Sork boots last. Have you seen that?
Yeah, mathematically. Well, not all the time. They do that
No,
because
sorry.
it doesn't.
I mean,
no,
a second pair.
Yeah.
And not all.
Mathematically, it will give you the most damage, but you know, double Sork boots doesn't give you any useful passives.
Exactly.
So.
It doesn't give you any useful passives. If you were to say go or relies, you get to have some more health.
Yeah.
And slows on everything you do.
Himana's gonna face check onto Ozzy and Texture. Flash away from the knockout.
Oh, no.
Nice try, but Guitarist is gonna find him, gets condemned into the wall. Himana's gonna go for the distance, but good juke. And he gets flayed back, gets the Curse of the Colossus Shield. General Vici rips through him. Texture now slowed up by the box. Redemption is gonna try and top him up, but they gets followed over the grand entrance with that twisted advance, and they will pick him up. Double kill over to General Vici. Hayes trying to find him. There's the death mark. Gonna be dodged into the death sentence.
Nice series of events there from Swampfire. Really good twisted advance. Really good. I don't know what it is.
Maokai's. Yeah. So they get a good fight there, and they actually solo kill. Rembones killed Cade Trillium on the bottom side of the map, so they've got pressure in the top lane. They've got a solo pusher in the bottom lane, which is where Ozzy's gonna go to stop him, but his team is losing the base. Rembones actually cancels the Infinite Duress, and now Ozzy is gonna...
He's still losing this fight. Without the ultimate, he might not be able to take it.
Hawkshot being used, but Rembones is... Oh! It's gonna be close! Flash forward from Ozzy, but he does get the heal. Rembones on a killing spree. Pigs might fly, looking for the end of the game. Nexus Tower's gone. Cade Trillium is doing what he can. Swampfire's gonna get pulled in with a match on the rope, but that's a good route. There's Texture looking for the engage, but he doesn't find it. They lose their AD carry. They're running full way, and General Vici just ripping through them. Hayes has to run out the base as Pigs might fly end the game.
General Vici is really ready.
Triple kill for General Vici, and it will be the game for Pigs Might Fly.
Right, good game. It was good to see a lot of the improvements out of Trailblaze. They've definitely improved P1. But overall, PMF, a 4-0 team, still asserting that dominance in the mid to late game. Don't even take the Baron. Just start taking fights using that gold lead.
So now we
10
have
towers to 1.
So now we have both Pigs Might Fly and Oklahoma Gold Rush currently 5-0, yet to play each other. I don't think they play each other
until week 7.
Yeah, they don't play each other until week 7.
Both guaranteed playoffs, so the things that'll be on the line primarily just winning and kind of just pride coming into the season.
I'm pretty sure no matter how the next week goes,
they'll be 1 and 2.
Yeah, they'll be 1 and 2. Their match will determine 1 and 2, just based on where standings are right now. I could be wrong. I'll fact check it later. But in the meantime, we're gonna take a break. We'll throw up the MVP poll. Let us know who you thought was the MVP for Pigs Might Fly in that victory over the Trill Boys. And we'll see you in just a few minutes for the final game of the day. Thanks for watching, guys. Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Season 4, Week 5. We just saw Pigs Might Fly take a victory over Trill Boys, and according to you guys, Himana on Thresh will be taking the MVP vote for that one, so congrats to that support for Pigs Might Fly. We are going to get into our final game of the night, which is between...
Morning. Not our usual time.
Yeah, it is between Better at WoW versus United as one. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get into them. Both of these teams coming into this game 2-2.
Solid record so far. So, like we kind of talked about before, if coming out of week 5, you're 2-3, you still have a chance to secure your spot in the playoffs.
Yeah,
if you can win out.
Mm-hmm. United is one. Looks like their 5-man group looking for an invade onto the red side jungle of Better at WoW. Oh, I'm surprised that Chrono Swifty is on Echo. Normally, a lot of Plat Cap teams respect that Chrono Swifty, it's his main champion. It's definitely, you know, he's better at that than a lot of the other champions he plays for sure.
Yeah. And Echo's one of those champions, like, one of those champions kind of along the lines of maybe like a Katarina. Like, it's definitely something that's viable. Pretty much only if you...
Looks like United is one. They're still sitting around in the red side jungle.
They might find...
Poseidon is going to be spotted on a ward, but no follow-up CC from United is one is able to find him. Wow, they're trying to get back to their own side of the map.
Had Beerus waited for his team to walk out there, they might have been able to make a catch on Poseidon.
Better at WoW, good job on them. They went in and got wards into the enemy jungle. Quadra's gonna find Legos with that ward. Back away. Both the junglers gonna be leashed onto their bottom side buff by their bottom lane. He is going to take the Malefic Visions from Poseidon, but gets the push with the Time Winder. Mr. Quadra's trying to steal away the red buff, but it's really hard for a Clan.
He's going to get it and maybe just teleport back to lane?
Yeah,
Not something you see. Teleporters, or top laners used to do that a lot. Used to do that a lot back in the day. Not so much.
Yeah. Most effective on Scion.
Oh, you're right. It is most effective on Scion. Get executed and then finish it.
Yeah. And then you don't even have to waste time recalling.
You're right. You don't have to even waste time recalling. Pretty quick. It used to be a really efficient way to hit level 2 before your opponent.
Yeah.
Sir Quadra, though,
Mr.
came back to
Quadra,
lane.
he just walked back to lane after taking the red buff, so...
I would have backed and teleported. It's pretty low on health.
That's tough.
After that trade, though, he put himself in a slightly better situation. He's almost fully stacked on that passive. When you're a Kled like that, maybe if you really want that last hitting, which is fair, you should use your Q on it, but honestly, you should use your Q on the it stacks a big chunk of that.
What is this here? Legos is gonna go in. He gets knocked off back onto Scarl. Legos is gonna take a lot of damage, and will he go down? Yes, he will. First blood goes over to Mr. Quadra.
Mr. Quadra doing some unorthodox things this game, but they are paying off.
Really good from Bonus to emphasize that top lane. He knows Legos is gonna go aggressive. He just got a really good trade on Mr. Quadra. Wants to get that red buff back, and yeah,
he reads his aggression.
They saw the jungler on the top side, so sometimes they will deny away the Krugs from Better at WoW's jungle, but it's a small consolation compared to First Blood onto Mr. Quadra. Alright. So Poseidon running himself pretty low on mana there, just trying to keep the wave shoved, but Chrono Swifty doing a good job. Just keeping it away from the tower, and there's the rocket jump forward. Throwbacks has to flash away. Sentai Sage gets the knockup, but the Death Sentence lands and Blade back. He takes a tower shot, as well as a lot of damage from Hold My Stones. Putting down the aggression onto Poseidon, knows that Poseidon is low on mana, can't really use his full combo.
Honestly, taking some of the game is smart move times.
Yeah, because it stops them from doing damage to the wave.
And it prevents them from.
Yeah.
So honestly, there can be, and without a lot of AP, or can't even do that. So if you're strategic about it, eating the Malefic Vision is actually
The more strategic.
that's a big part of his thing. I'll just come out on the side of this. It doesn't have this.
That sentence went wide through throwbacks.
This is a very dangerous situation. Oh, when you get Kled, honestly, the way, if you want kill pressure on a Kled, the time he's weakest is when Skarl is weak. Because he can't get little points towards his tornadoes. He can't get.
He's actually gonna get jumped back
like
onto
he
Skarl,
just did.
and Legos is gonna get solo killed. Mr. Quadra really knows that Kled.
Exactly what I'm talking about, though. So had he left Kled like with just a tiny bit of health and gone in, Kled would have been less likely to be able to stack up that passive Skarl back.
Yeah. What you want to do is you want
all in when Skarl is already.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, like,
just saying if
you're
you want
right.
for
Is
as far
that
as all in
that
goes.
position correlates to when you want to do it? But most of the time, what you want to do is you want to use it when he doesn't have the violent tendency.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying when he's been little Kled for a little while, he'll be able to get violent tendencies off of just a Q poke on you here and there or less thing. So when he just comes out of Skarl, it is the time that it takes him the longest to get toward Skarl.
You want to wait for him to use the violent tendency attacks before you knock him out the Skarl. That way they don't generate.
Oh yeah, so they don't help him
the
generate that
courage.
as well. Also,
Because like if you just go in on him and knock him out the Skarl before he's able to even auto attack you, then it really gets rid of that benefit because he's gonna have the violent tendencies auto you Skarl back immediately. So it's not always when he's.
well, yeah, but I mean I'm just saying like when you go into Kled, you don't have a very big health bar. And you
From this, it's gonna be found by Bonus. He's gonna get knocked up. Bonus will take a little bit of damage, but there's a Death Sentence lands on the other side. Hold My Son's took a lot of free damage from Beerus. Now they're looking for a teleport coming in, and there's the charge from Mr. Quadra! Sentai Sage gonna be the target! They root him in place, and it will be the kill! Mr. Quadra on a killing spree has all 3 of his team's kills. Bro Sidon even made the roam down.
5 members of WoW, or better at WoW, down here in the bottom.
They should look for something because they're taking a lot of damage on that mid lane tower already. Like the dragon is the call. Egos is doing what he can to put damage onto that top lane tower. Is gonna be shoved away from the tower now by Brosidon. Just wants to clear that one out. There's Malefic Vision.
Mr. Quadra, back towards the top lane now. Wave gets lost in the tower. Certainly doing a good job of keeping.
Quadra 3-0, but he's down 15. Yes, now. Oh, there's the ultimate being used, and he's silenced up. Chrono Shift, he can't even ult. Really nicely done by Brosidon and Bonus.
Bonus didn't have any mana for anything except the W. So, lucky that they were able to get the kill then, because he couldn't use that Q for any extra damage.
Yeah, and the silence kept him there long enough afterwards, just so that the last tick of the Malefic Visions would kill him before Chrono Shift was able to ult. Mr. Quadra is nicely being zoned away from CS by Legos. Has to be careful though. Looking for the gank onto Mr. Quadra. Gonna get stunned up by the Ruthless Predator. Knocked up by Sentai Sage on Boro. There's the Dominus being used. Mr. Quadra using that one to put some distance between him. He's trying to get back onto Skarl. Has to use that pocket pistol. Gonna get taken out by the Void Rush from Sentai Sage. But Brosidon is here now. Now they've used a lot of their resources, but Legos is nice and healthy. Is ready to keep going. Brosidon takes a lot of damage, and Legos just gonna slice and dice out.
What we were talking about, Kled gets dismounted, he doesn't have violent tendencies, and he doesn't have any pre-stack. Like, I don't know, I guess I don't know what it's called. The points toward, yeah, courage, right, courage towards getting Scarl.
Scarl's a cowardly.
Takes him too long to get remounted.
Chrono Shifty needs one more wave. So, good shutdown onto Mr. Quadra from United as one. They have, you know, 27 CS in the lead for Legos. He's done a good job of.
Yeah, despite being 3 kills down, United is 1 and up in.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with that
tower
first blood that
right,
they just got
right.
in the mid lane. And Sentai Sage looking for a gank onto Mr. Quadra. Legos taking up the tower. There's the parallel conversion stun. And Mr. Quadra, they're going to focus him down and they will take him out. Chrono Break being used. Legos will actually die to the tower. I thought Legos dropped tower aggro.
He did, I think, Chrono Swifty ulted and then dropped tower aggro.
That's unfortunate. Should have given it to Sentai Sage anyway. But anyway, another
Sometimes
tower
people
goes
don't
down in
think
favor
about
of
it.
United as one.
But who it targets afterwards, I think, is the next closest person. Like, physically closest to the tower?
I think it's the, like, once tower aggro drops, it goes to the next champion that does damage, like, within that instant.
Gotcha.
Alright. Cricket just gonna retreat back onto Beerus. Just being up here, Sentai Sage is in the area, but don't think they're gonna be able to get a gank off on the. Oh, and here's the charge from Mr. Quadra into the bottom lane, but he doesn't have the range. I think if they wanted to go for a tower dive, they should have put it farther back.
Yeah, he could have put it farther back.
It does have that range. You can
it
use
has
it.
a lot of range.
But because of all of this roaming that Mr. Quadra's been doing, he's down 36 CS and a level compared to Legos. Legos is actually feeling a lot better about his ability to trade with Mr. Quadra now. United just won. Looks like they're going to go for the Rip Joe. This is a really nice proactive play from United just won in this.
In the beginning of the game, it seemed like all the proactive plays were coming from Better WoW, but I think you're not just going to recognize that.
Uh-oh, but they might have gone a little bit too far here. There's the ultimate suppressing down on the Chrono Swifty, taking a lot of damage. He's going to have to use the Chrono Break. Legos goes in with the dominance. They will take out Poseidon. Legos is going to die to the Malefic Visions, but they're going to get Mr. Quadra too. Or will they? He's about to pop back onto Scarl. Not enough. He will go down, but he gets Chrono Swifty before it ends. Sentai Sage now getting jumped up by Bonus. He's going to have to use the Void Rush just to dodge some damage, but he will finally go down. Bramble Smash shuts him down. 3 for 2 in favor of Better at WoW. Oh, the engage from Cricket. Hold by Stone taking all the damage. The Chain of Corruption being used just to push him away.
Good Chain of Corruption, though. It was a solid mission. Picked up the lamp to help put space between him and the bot lane.
Better at WoW. They catch United as one doing that Rift Herald. And United is one, they took the fight thinking they had it, but unfortunately, Beerus was able to get, or Chrono Swifty was able to get a lot of damage down with that Chrono Break on the 2.
Yeah. Helped them at least get that whole skirmish.
Shots for Poseidon compared to the Proto Belt and the Sheen for Chrono Swifty. I guess he also has Sork Shoot, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Morello Namicon, pretty good. They'll cut down like that minor amount of healing that Legos will get from Kuldamik. More importantly, if it's 20% low or lower from Chrono Swifty, it will cut down a lot of that healing he gets. Oh, good Death Sentence onto Beerus. There's the knockup on a Hold by Stone over from Cricket. There's a lot of damage. Beerus rocket jumps forward. Somebody heal comes out. Ignite already used. And now here's Bonus. He gets onto Beerus, but the rocket jump cancels it. There's a flash forward for the Death Sentence onto him. He gets in. Place 3 members. Hold by Stone flashes forward. The suppress goes down on the Cricket. Void Rush being used. Hold by Stones will die, but it's going to be a 3 for 1 in favor of Better. Well, no, since I say rocket. Oh no! Death Sentence from throwbacks.
He keeps hitting these really long range hooks.
Yeah. It's a 3 for 1, and I thought it was a 2 for 1, but throwback said you were right the first time. Better Well come out with a really nice trade. Beerus Rocket jumped forward. He thought he had that one, but Bonus was waiting in the wings, flashed forward for the twisted advance. Looking for Mr. Quadra. I'm not sure who will win this one, but Legos is here now, so Mr. Quadra has to back away. Chrono Shifty gets onto him, Time Winder dismounts him. He's gonna get stunned up by the Ruthless Predator, but they don't have enough burst damage, and Mr. Quadra's gonna make it back to his tower.
Acton hasn't finished any of his items yet. That's the thing.
Both the Black Cleaver and the Titanic Hydra, no matter which one you go for first, will amplify your damage. But it's going to use the ultimate just to push away the members of United's one as they finish off the Cloud Drag. It's 2 dragons now in favor of United, or better out loud, but there's a stun. Mr. Quadra is not going to get back onto Scarlet just yet, but he's in safely. But Lego slices over the side, gets him down. Chrono Shifty looking for it. Death Sentence not going to land on the Legos, but he's going to blast Cone out to safety.
He's gonna try to hit him with a Q. He's got vision.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the range. Chrono Shifty just kiting him back with the Time Winder.
That slice and dice to kill Mr. Quadra was so close. Mr. Quadra was autoing him over the wall with those enhanced range sled auto attacks, and was so close to getting his courage up to get Scarl back. Sorry, hiccups.
Yeah, to jump back
but yeah,
on the
but the slice and dice does pick up the kill right before the final on.
United is one pickup, the third and final outer tower. Better at WoW, taking away the Rift Herald for the troubles.
It's gonna help them catch back towers. There's the Mega looking down in the bot lane. Quadra's looking down.
Oh, here's the charge! Mr. Quadra's gonna find nobody with that one, but the rocket jump already used. Buster Shot will cancel the bear trap on the rope, and now Cricket is the target. He's gonna flash himself over the side, get him to safety.
I'm not gonna lie, it annoys me a little bit that winning that pebble. He was doing it in combat, and it kind of bugs me.
He's like, it doesn't matter.
I know, I'm like, you are in combat. Not be that. I'm just annoyed. I don't know why.
You shouldn't be that nonchalant.
Exactly. He's like, he just had to flash the wall to not die. He's just tossing his pebble.
The Red Herald used in the mid lane. Nothing that Chrono Shifty can really do to stop it. They will lose the tower, but they're gonna go in to hold my stones. Proto Belt being used. Chrono Shifty does a lot of damage, so he has to Chrono break away. Brosidon is here. They do not have the ultimate, however. And Legos is around the backside. Chain of Corruption being used. Death Sentence will chain in, but Brosidon's out of mana completely. Hold my stones can't do anything. It's gonna Ruthless Predator stun him up. Throwbacks is just gonna be forced away by the Time Winder. Nobody's gonna take too much damage.
Right, now they're going to start pushing on this tower. They want to try and keep the pressure up for the next 4 minutes if they can to make sure they don't fall into a situation where Rift Herald can hit on them.
Legos is actually huge right now. It's level 11 Renekton. Chrono Shifty will secure Hold My Stones, but he has no Chrono Break. He's got to run for his life. Brosidon, no mana. He can make it out. Just barely.
Really close call there, but here comes Mr. Quadra.
Oh yeah, but Throwbacks is a little isolated. Bear says this is the time to rocket jump in. He's got the damage. He's got the kill.
Still gets stunned by the hook, but it's too close. That last autos. Really good tournament wins for here. They lost the last team fighter. Trying to get back into it. They have been up in towers and up in gold basically the whole game, though, fighting down. A lot of that has to do with the CS.
Oh, they're using the ultimate onto Cricket, but they don't have any damage to follow up, and Cricket's able to just battle dance onto Beerus out to safety.
A lot of that has to do with the CS advantages that they've put together in the top lane in the jungle. And
Legos is huge. He's a level 11 Renekton. He's got quite the CS lead over Mr. Quadra at this point. They're gonna try and collapse on him, but nothing doing.
If not to get it, just to keep the other team from getting it and try to bait out a fight. Just even the slight possibility they might just...
Death Sentence is gonna land on a Sentai Sage. He gets flayed back, he's got a tunnel, and it will get him out to safety. Like better OL wanted that one.
I've liked the addition of like that. Like nice. Sorry, it's random. Down in the bot lane, Chrono Shifty pushing on this tower. He's gonna back away though. There's 3. Oh, Brosidon might have kept. but there's 3 members coming down towards
So
him.
D's gonna find Bonus, looking for the collapse, but he'll just throw a Time Winder and say, I'm out of here.
Bonus has been doing a good job. He's close to dying a couple times, but he's 106. Decent farm. He's been making an impact.
The thing is, the one thing I would say about Bonus is that I don't recommend going Locket directly after their Cinderhole.
Yeah.
I do think Locket, you know, if you want to build on jungler, great, you're being really good for your team. But it's not as effective because Cinderhole needs more bonus health.
Very true.
So like, maybe if
he's
you
just
wanted to
rushing
be,
a stone plate out.
I sure hope not, because that's still no HP.
No, I know. Just because did they fix that? I think they did. They said they fixed it, but then they reverted it in the patch. And
Yeah, it
been
hasn't been done yet. Mr. Quadra gonna take some damage. He flashes out. There's the charge out to safety. Hold my stones. Use of the Chain of Corruption for moral support.
So yeah, so you get a lot of bonus health even without having nothing much but base health. Which absolutely a lot, because all of that double bonus health or base health counts.
Yeah.
So, right now.
It's just less efficient compared to going for an actual HP item before you go Stun Plate, Locket, after your Cinderhole.
Oh, might try to make a move on Bruce. Come out. Let's see the front line back. Dragons escaped over.
That's a lot of damage from the Time Winder. The knockup lands. And there's a good parallel convergence stuns up 2 members. Broside flashes out. He's still got his ultimate. Cricket charming them all up. He's gonna use the ultimate onto Cricket. Cricket will go down. There's the Chrono Breakout from Chrono Swifty. Mr. Quadra's doing so much damage, but Bonus is the target. Beerus rocket jumps in. Rocket jumps ready and waiting, but he's looking for Mr. Quadra first.
Wow. Carl went for a long range bush there.
Yeah, but United is one. They take a 4 for 2. Mr. Quadra is the only remaining member of Better at WoW, and they get a tower for it. 4 towers to 2 now in favor of United is one. And the Infernal Dragon. Or being used by Mr. Quadra, but 3 members of United is one, but they're all relatively low. There's the Dominus being popped. Rocket jump forward from Beerus. Mr. Quadra gonna get the redemption, but he's gonna die. And Hold My Stone's flashes for a piercing arrow. Doesn't quite get Chrono Swift. And teleport coming in from Bro's side, and they're all just gonna slice and dice, rocket jump, and phase dive out to the safety.
Nice when you're.
Yeah, but that means Better at WoW. They're the ones with the position on the Infernal Dragon now.
Infernal Dragon is important, and they have dragons so far. They can stall this game out a little bit.
Oh, here's the teleport game from United is one. They have both of their teleports coming in. One of them in the back. Bonus is gonna be there just to try and stop Legos from getting in, but Chrono Swifty blows up Roside. He gets down. Throwbacks as well. Hold My Stones is gonna get jumped on and taken out. Triple kill for Chrono Swifty. That's the echo we're looking for.
Alright, and that's gonna be the. Oh, they're gonna go straight for the Baron. They don't care about this. They just took out 2 important members of Better at WoW, and they're gonna try to cap it.
That was the ultimate teleport game. United is going to start up the Infernal Dragon. 2 teleports come in from Better at WoW to stop them. They take their recall. 2 teleports come in from United is WoW to stop United is 1 to stop Better at WoW. And it will be United is 1 securing the Baron for themselves.
Farther ahead. Taking Baron counts full valuable in your average for every member.
Yep. 7.8k gold in the lead is United.
Both team's going to be looking for this Better as well as going to try to get there before United is. I don't think they're really going to be able to. They're going to still get there about this.
Oh, except the Sentai Sage gets caught! There's the bear trap on a rope. He flays him out of the tunnel! Sentai Sage is gonna get focused down and taken out!
That's an important member for this dragon. That's their smite gone. We can start this dragon now. Take a fight, hear it, without really risking.
Infernal Dragon is already basically gone parallel convergence. Chrono Tricky not gonna use it because he just blows Hold My Stones to death. There's the Infernal Dragon goes down, secured by Better at WoW. Cricket in the back line. They lose throwbacks. The ultimate used onto Beerus, and no Broside running for his life. He's gonna pop that one. Legos is gonna flash with a Ruthless Predator stun, and there's Better at WoW picking up the kill.
He needs to be a little bit more careful there. Hold My Stones was out there by himself.
Beerus goes down before Bonus dies.
He was out there without any peel, and And Chrono Swifty just jumps right in and takes out the West Zone before the fighting.
4v5 won by United is one. Infernal Dragon did go over to better at WoW. How much will they lose for that? Aaron buff minion in the mid and the bottom lane. Chrono Swifty and Cricket will destroy this tower. Ardent Sensor as well as the Lich Bane being used to enhance their ability to take towers. Because he's gonna stun up, hold my stuns. He's looking for the dive, but just backs away, gets the dice straight onto him, thanks him for a decent chunk. Chrono Swifty low on mana, doesn't want to go too deep.
Is getting dragged out a bit, and by dragged out, I mean they have all the dragons and they're waiting for that Elder Dragon. They're just trying to keep the game going for as long as they can. They know that they're down 10k down in towers. They're trying to hold out.
In every position except for probably 80 carry, Better at WoW has the superior scaling composition. Right? Outscales Renekton. Maokai will be a better tank than Rek'Sai will. Malzahar does ridiculous amounts of damage as the king goes up. Chrono Swifty spotted out on a ward. Better at WoW knows this is a 4v5 and they can take it, but not in the position to engage. Poseidon trying to get his blue buff before United is one and everyone comes to steal it. Smited by Sentai Sage. Now what convergence used it. Hold my stone taking a lot of damage, but he's rooted up by Chain of Corruption. Boom! But the flash auto from Chrono Swifty goes legendary.
Oh, that was a lot of damage.
That was the Lich Bane proc plus Z-Drive Resonance. Now United is one. They're not dealing with Hold My Stone's 80 carry. And that sends not gonna land. Oh, that's a good parallel convergence, but they're suppressing him down. He's shut down. Poseidon now has to kite away from Legos, but Legos will get pulled in. Shutdown goes over to him as well. Redemption cops him off, and now Sentai Sage focused down. A little bit too deep there from the members of United is one. Now the charge coming in. He's gonna find Beerus. Buster shot canceled. They're gonna follow with the bear trap on the rope, and Beerus goes down. Cricket uses the quickness, but it's gonna get followed by the death sentence. It's the ace for Better at WoW. What?
Wow. Basically, basically, that all went wrong when Chrono Swifty was unable to use his Chrono Break.
Too deep, too aggressive by the members of United is one. Some of their members got into the base, some of them didn't go into the base. They just got divided and conquered. Now Better at WoW, what can they do with that ace? It's now Chrono Swifty alive. They get a tower in the mid lane, and now they're looking at that one in the top lane that Hold My Stones has been pushing for a while. Teleport being used from Legos to pick up that wave, but now Better at WoW, they might come around for a 5-man dive onto this lone crocodile. Mr. Quadra says, alright, I'm here. The bear trap on a rope lands. He's gonna get rooted up and suppressed by Poseidon. He's down.
You're in this situation as United is one. Really easy to get demoralized and like start to throw a game so far ahead.
Yeah, Better at WoW.
It sort of becomes a thing, like a point of mental endurance and just avoiding tilt because you still have all the advantages you need to win. You just make sure you're in the right headspace. So we'll see if they can turn it around.
28 minutes into the game, Better at WoW, still down 6k gold. But they just took a really good fight for the ace, and they just picked up Legos for the second time. And you know, like we said, superior scaling team composition on Better at WoW.
Superior scaling. I mean, Rakan and Thresh are about equal.
Yeah, Rakan and Thresh are about equal.
Equal. Tristana's better, and then
Tristana is better, but
Maokai and Kled are better than them.
Malzahar is insanely good. And you know, yes, Tristan is a better late game AD carry than Varus, but you know, Varus is nothing to sneeze at in the late game compared to like Renekton, who's like sneeze at him all you want as the game goes on.
All champions like Renekton. a lot of Triforce champions tend to spike between 5 minutes. After that, it's just
around that level 11 to level 13. They're at WoW. They're playing it pretty slow. They're securing vision in their own side of the jungle. Poseidon actually is going to be the one to give them that red buff for whatever reason.
yeah, we're just kind of there.
Poseidon and Chrono Shifty meeting up in the bottom lane, but Sentai Sage and the rest of United as one looked like they might go for a collapse onto him. Find him. There's the Prey Seeker lands. Sentai Sage not gonna go for it.
He just tunnel. Yeah, he uses tunnel over the Krug wall. Didn't have it up to close the gap.
United is one. The Cloud Drake is their focus. Better at WoW is here. There's the Maokai ultimate gonna be cutting off this river area. There's the Death Sentence lands on the Sentai Sage after the root, and he gets focused down. Better at WoW is there, and United is one is not. Legos goes in, but they've already gotten out of there. The redemption goes down. The smite secured. That one, Poseidon pigs out. Beerus on the other side. Chrono Shifty exhausted. He does get the parallel conversion with the Chrono Break out to safety. Means he can't finish Poseidon. Legos is gonna try and do what he can, but now he's the focus. Cricket gets a good knockout, but it's not gonna matter. Poseidon can do damage from safety, and it's gonna be another team fight win for Better at WoW.
Second significant win for Better at WoW, and they even pick up the dragon during all that. They're going straight for this bear. They're bound to pick it up. Sentai Sage might go for a steal, might be able to touch it.
Yeah, this will be very clutch if Sentai Sage steals this Baron. But I don't know how much it matters whether they get the Baron or not. Maybe Better at WoW can end the game. You know, if they ace down Sentai Sage and just run it up 5v4. Throwbacks is
not
just,
even good.
yeah, Throwbacks is just playing zone duty. He's no way he's gonna get collapsed on. The Baron goes over to Better at WoW.
Now the gold lead is only 2k.
Yeah.
At this point, that is one quite the fact that they, like we talked about, they don't have a scaling or as scaling of a composition as Better at WoW, and they have, since achieving that 10k gold lead, have slowly thrown it away. Well, they basically threw it away on that tower fight, and after that tower fight, the scaling
Things
started
have just
kicking
been
in,
going
and
wrong
the team fights have been starting to not go in their favor, and because of that, gold lead's catching up, and the scaling team's hitting its late game, and United as one is really going to have to outplay Better as WoW, not just in a big team fight through force, but through some sort of thick conditions.
Yep. Bonus sees Chrono Shifty. And you know, Echo? Oh, Righteous Glory being used. Chrono Shifty is gonna get rooted up, and after the flash, there's the flash from Poseidon to suppressive. They pick up Chrono Shifty. Better at WoW. They have a 5-man push in the bottom lane with Baron. Legos forced to take his recall and help his team defend. Throwback's looking for a Death Sentence over the side. Legos is actually gonna keep on pushing. United is one say they can hold this 3v5. They might give up this tower.
They're definitely going to give up this tower. I think they're going to try and focus. Mr. Quadra has come up to the top lane. He could probably take IE Legos in the fight right now.
Quadra is actually going to interrupt Legos' recall. They're just going to fight for a little bit, but the tower's already gone down. Death Sentence lands! Cricket is taking a lot of damage. Sentai Sage gets into the back, but he's now the focus of Better at WoW, taking so much damage. Death Sentence lands, the Void Rush is going to be used, but only to survive for just a little bit longer. They take out Beerus, and the Malefic Visions takes out Cricket. Mr. Quadra will give his life for the cause as his team takes out the Inhib in the bottom lane.
Notice he just wants that. Oh wait, that's a very low.
Oh yeah, Chrono Shifty looking for a parallel conversion in front of anybody. Throwbacks finds the Death Sentence, and they take him out! Chrono Shifty not able to Chrono Break. A Malefic Visions double kill for Poseidon. Better at WoW, teleporting it to the minion for whatever reason, and that's gonna be Better at WoW in a huge come from behind victory. This defeating United as one.
A 10k gold lead. Just couldn't close it out.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, that's basically it.
What
They
happened.
had a 10k gold lead. They couldn't close it out. The other team. The other team started to catch up in gold, started to scale, started to win fights, helped them catch up in gold even quicker, and that gold meant a lot more in the late game on that late game scaling team.
Yeah, so, wow. I'm I mean, you know, WoW won, but wow. I was
Yeah, they were down in gold, down in turrets, up in kills, down in CS, but they did manage to keep up on dragons. So, despite them being down in
by
turrets,
keep up you mean have all 4 dragons
well,
in the
yeah,
game?
sorry,
Yeah.
keep up in the game in like by taking those dragons. And as they started to hit their late game, those dragons became really relevant. Those dragons, honestly, are kind of like investment. Like every time you pick up a dragon, you're just trying to help benefit yourselves later in the game. Whereas the towers are kind of more immediate. I mean, they'll help you later.
All right, so the MVP vote for this game is in the chat. Let us know who you thought was your MVP for Better at WoW and their victory over United is one.
Yeah. Mr. Quadra helped secure his team some good early leads with his kind of unusual stealing of red buff and a first blood bait onto
I eat
Legos and a nice teleport early game followed up by an ult.
Charge. He
for a
used
kill.
his charge basically every lane except his own.
Yeah. Throwbacks definitely hit a lot of really good hooks that game as well. Brosidon's damage on Malzahar was pretty crazy. Hold My Stones, started coming in clutch towards the end of the game. For a large part of that early and mid game though, kind of getting carried by some of his teammates because he was getting destroyed by Chrono Swifty, who was really ahead. But late game, his team was able to lock up Chrono Swifty whenever he went in, keep a Hold My Stones alive, and he was able to DPS Chrono Swifty down before he could Chrono Break.
And you had to think, like, United just wanted, they hadn't made that big flop in the top lane going into the base with 3 of their members and then 2 of their members getting zoned out.
They had Baron during.
Yeah.
And they threw away 3 of their members. 2 members had to run away. They still get caught by the Kled.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
really quite unfortunate. And
quite unfortunate.
That's kind of, at least in the last 2 games of United is one that I casted, a lot of their difficulties have come from over-aggression.
Regression.
And I think that they are doing really well as a team. I think that they have very reliable lanes across the board. Sentai Sage has been doing a really good job, farming, keeping the enemy jungler under wraps. And they start to win, and then a little bit of over-aggression comes in, and it just starts doing bad things for United as one, you know? Anyways,
I think we've also seen Legos play a lot of Renekton this split, so some of their late game problems might stem from that. The over-aggression leads to them throwing away a lead that they acquire in the early game. And
that they basically need because of their inferior skill.
And those over-aggression throws stall the game, making the Renekton pick weak whenever that happens.
Yeah. So, doesn't look like too many votes are streaming in, so we're gonna go ahead and call it.
Yeah, we'll call
Mr.
it.
Quadra and Throwbacks with the tied vote.
Definitely.
Both of them will be given some MVP score for this game. But in the end, that is going to be it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the canceled stream and the one that we're having. So this is the makeup one. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next weekend for week 6.
For anybody who happens to be watching, we'll just throw it out. Later today, we're going to do that subscriber giveaway. We figured out a way to look at all of our subscribers. So we'll be able to randomize. Probably just do that tonight real quick on stream.
Yep.
Make sure everybody can see it.
All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next weekend. And have a good day.